Okay guys, what is going on? I am just here getting, I can't see what you're seeing, but you'll probably be able to see it, the last little bit of the sun of the day. And why am I doing this? I'm doing this to improve my sleep. So remember guys, sleep is a cyclical process, and what I mean by that is the combination of melatonin and cortisol. It runs in a cycle. Now the first thing you want to do is making sure that you can actually create all the melatonin and as well all the cortisol that you need. And remember, hormones are made from cholesterol. So you're going to want to eat eggs, you're going to want to eat saturated fat, you're going to want to make sure that you have adequate amounts of cholesterol. Sure, your liver can make cholesterol for you, but only about 70% of the daily requirement. So make sure that you actually have enough, make sure you have the capacity to make melatonin. Now that's important, but what about secreting it at the right time? I'm going to recommend that you don't take exogenous melatonin, which means the supplement to take it, okay? Because the studies have basically shown jack shit, so it's essentially a placebo, and that's totally fine if it helps you sleep. But on the same token, on the other side of the coin rather, it's not totally fine because what you're doing is you're inhibiting your body's capacity to make it itself. So better sleep with tinnitus, it actually starts in the morning. People think, it's sleep, so I should focus my time around the sleep time. I'll meditate 10 minutes before bed, I'll have a cold shower before bed. But you got to work with the body, and we're cyclical beings. And there was a really interesting study, and it was spoken about. I think a whole chapter was designated to it in the book Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker. And he was talking about how this amazing, I think it was even a philosopher, not even a biologist or anything like that, in the 18th century, a French philosopher. There was this plant that would open up, as many plants do, open up its leaves in the daytime to grab the sun, and then close its leaves, or its flowers rather, during the night to protect it from the cold, and also to I believe, to trap some sort of moisture in as well, so it could get some sort of mechanism. But the point is, it would open and close open in the day, close at night on a cycle. And what he found was, when he put that plant in a completely black environment where there was no light whatsoever, it would still open and close. And humans do a similar thing. There was a test, I believe, where I believe it was a professor at university, I think it was 100 years after that, it was a professor at university and his student, sorry guys, they went into a completely pitch black cave, and they found that their sleep cycle, it was a 27 or a 26 hour sleep cycle. So they slept for about, I think it was 7 to 8 hours sleep, and the rest of the time they're awake, and they just cycled like that. Okay, so obviously it didn't match up with the outside world, but the body still has an innate sleep cycle. And now you've got to remember, your body has to determine, okay, when do we sleep? Because when you sleep, different things happen. You want to be in autophagy when you sleep. You want to have melatonin secreting way before you're asleep. In the morning, melatonin is, so how these cycles set, which is what I wanted to get to, they're set by light. And remember, you can absorb light through your eyes, the retina, you can absorb it through your skin. So girls, stop wearing makeup and stop wearing sunglasses, for God's sakes. You want to get disease, wear sunglasses, okay? And these are the only sunglasses you should be wearing. This is what I'm going to wear as soon as the sun goes down. You can see it's still in my eyes and face. And if I really wanted to be serious about this, I wouldn't be wearing this jumper, but it's cold. So the light cycle is set by your environment. Now, when you're always around blue light on the spectrum of light most closely resembles, okay, morning light. So if you're looking at a computer screen right before bed, or it's touching your skin even, okay, these are great. But what's the best thing to do is, as soon as the sun goes down, you want to basically go to bed. In an ideal world, you want to be going to bed, but we all got responsibilities. Some people have kids, and that you'd be getting up at, if you went to bed as soon as the sun goes down, you'd be waking up at probably 3 a.m., something like that. And that's fine. That's generally when I wake up, and you can do the exact thing too, and you'll feel much better. Now you want to get that sunset because you want to get the different UV spectrums. It's a different place on the spectrum of light when the sun is closer and doing different placements in the sky, and it will set the melatonin cycle. The melatonin, the actual hormone of melatonin, okay, it will actually hold on to light particles until nighttime and darkness and release it then. And you have to have a melatonin cortisol cycle that works in harmony, okay? Cortisol goes up, melatonin goes down. Melatonin goes up, cortisol goes down. Hope I explained that right. You get the point. And what does that remind you of right there? The sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system as well, okay? And those things do line in with the cycle as well. You want to be a bit more rearing to go, a bit more maybe nervous, a bit more wary during the day, but at nighttime you want to be relaxed. And I'm sorry, but you can't meditate that away. It has to be light. You have to utilize a light outside. Let's imagine that you had no responsibilities and you could live anywhere in the world. Ideally for tonight, you should be living somewhere along the equator where there's plenty of sun, plenty of warmth. You'd be grounding all day long, and you would spend all day long in the sun. Yes, a great part of that is charging your electrons and powering your when you charge your electrons, the electron chain transfer process is quicker, and the byproduct of that process is the creation of chemical energy, ATP, adenosine triphosphate, it's phosphorylation in there too, and a whole bunch of other stuff too. And you will power the ears from that. That's great, that's what we're looking for. But this video is about sleep, as I said, so sleep starts in the morning. If you have tinnitus, a good night's sleep starts in the morning, so make sure you get that light. If you're wearing glasses or contacts, that's a no-no. You want it to be as natural as it possibly can. And we're not talking about, natural and I am one and align my chakras and all that stuff. We're talking about just hard-hitting science, shit that actually works, If you go through my Instagram, you'll see people say, Liam, you know what? I thought it was horseshit, but I'm believing this light thing you're onto here, because not that I invented it, but I'm seeing it work. I didn't invent light, obviously, but it's working amazing for people who apply it. One guy is a teacher. He said, you know what? I started to turn off my lights in class, I opened my window, and my tinnitus didn't spike anymore. If you, right now watching this, have it spike at the same time every day, it's always in the evening, or it's always when I wake up, or it's always right before I go to bed, have a think to yourself, are you turning on the Wi-Fi? Are you exposing yourself to more blue light? Are you turning on the lights in your home? Did you get to see the sunrise in the morning? Seeing the sunrise in the morning is so crucial. And then you've sort of saved that spot and you've timed it really well so it'll work at nighttime. But then think about if you're exposing your eyes to blue light all day, every day, okay, and you can get specialized daytime ones that don't look like this, but they're more clear and they block the blue light so that your body doesn't think that it's morning the entire time. And what else you have to talk about when we talk about sleep is obviously coffee, okay? Apart from the fact that it dehydrates your brain and cuts off blood flow, okay, it also will mess with your capacity to secrete melatonin, okay? And if you're taking it in the morning, then you're going to have a problem with melatonin holding on light and releasing it at nighttime.